And you guys were, and deservedly so, celebrating the greatness of Andrei Vasilevskiy, a Vezina winner who figures to win more of those. Most wins through 40 appearances, single season in NHL history. I've always said, if you're on a board with guys in black and white, you're doing it right.
Wow. Well said.
Yeah. Look at these guys. 29-30, they're riding trains to the games.
Yes. And wearing top hats. And
yes.
Before you go away from this board, Sanford, take a look at Bill Durnan. As you see Bill Durnan, the great Bill Durnan of the Montreal Canadiens, he was the last NHL goalie that was fully ambidextrous.
I know, he used two blockers, so because he could catch them with both hands.
Yep. And then he starred as Darren on Bewitched. Incredible versatility. You just don't expect that from Dick Sargent and Dick York.
He looks like him.
Does. That's why I'm here.
That's a great call. That's a great call.
So, bottom line, let's get back to celebrating Vasilevskiy.
Oh, of course.
Rupper was standing where you are, and Rupper said, we know what goalies are built like. This guy's built like a tight end.
Yep.
Weeksy, how is he able to move the way he moves with that frame?
Well, he's as flexible and as strong in his range of motion and his ability to hold. So being in splits, things of that nature, being down low on the ice and being prone to the ice, he has enough strength and range of motion and flexibility as he does bulk. So it all works hand in hand. But I've said numerous times, this is somebody that wears the great Eric Lindros's number, but it happens to be a goalie that plays goal.
Yeah.
Who's built like Eric Lindros or close to it anyway. So that's very rare to see. And that's why Rupper said, like, this guy's a unicorn. So much credit goes to Vasilevskiy with his work ethic and as committed as he is off the ice to his conditioning as he is on the ice to being great. And their goalie coach, Franz Jean, does a great job with him too. So nice to see.
And you know what? They identified that Vasilevskiy was going to be great right from the beginning. I remember talking to John Cooper and telling him how good Ben Bishop is, and you lucky dog, you stole him from Ottawa type thing. Yeah. And he says, hey, you know what? We've got this guy in Syracuse right now, and he's going to be better than Bishop is, and he's going to be our goalie of the future. And I, shrugged it off. Yeah. And here he is. He's been awesome. It's early, but he's got a Hall of Fame career going.
Yeah, he's on that trajectory.
Absolutely.
On that trajectory.
Sure.
Yep. A bigger, more powerful Henrik Lundqvist.
Wow. Weeksy, as head of the goalie union, I'll let you do the honors. This is for you.
Listen, I played against all these greats. I played with two of the three, and Roberto Luongo and the great Marty Brodeur, both greats. One thing for a lot of you fans at home and everybody out there is to recognize Marc-André Fleury now eclipses my former teammate and Roberto Luongo. They're all great goalies, and you see the way in which everybody his teammates are there hugging him and head taps on that beautiful mask. And that board that we showed you, this is a shout out to the province of Quebec. 4 of those goalies on that board, the all-time wins leader, are all Quebecers. That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even notice it. I just thought they were hockey players. But they're really great goalies, and they make great goalies in Quebec.
Classy move by the Penguins. Congratulations to Marc-André Fleury on a huge milestone. Fleury is now in sole possession of 3rd place on the all-time wins list for NHL goalies.
Goosebumps, man.
You've been saying for the longest time, we've been here 6 years, you said then, before the whole Vegas chapter, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. People questioned you. No one can question you now, right?
Yeah, no, listen, one thing I know is, I didn't buy an admission ticket to this league as a player or as an analyst. And I can tell you something, there's a lot of time spent, there's a lot of games played, there's a lot of practices, there's a lot of TV, believe me, a lot. We're live 3 hours tonight too, unscripted. I can tell you, in watching Marc-André Fleury and seeing him come up in the World Juniors, he just looked different. He was so much faster. He looked like Grant Fuhr or Bill Ranford, for those of you in our age bracket, on fast forward. He was that fast. He was that flexible, that technical. And I got to tell you, I remember playing against him in Pittsburgh early, and we were in the warm-up, and I was really fast. I was athletic. I was fast in the net. And I'm watching this guy, and he literally looked like he was on warp speed. He was so much faster than everyone else. And that combination of that with skill, with technique, and quite frankly, his teammates love him. Everybody loves Marc-André Fleury. He's as good a person, as great a person as he is a goalie.
Well, I've never seen him unhappy. Like, I mean, he's always smiling, whether it's Leonard in the net, whether he had to leave Pittsburgh. I know he was sad that he had to leave, but, I mean, he embraced his team, and the city of Vegas embraced him. And he became the face of the franchise on the first day that he was picked in the draft. So, I mean, yeah, he's beat me too many times to like him. So, but I do think he's been one of the best goalies of the generation, and I'm really happy for him that he's got .490.
I'll tell you a quick Marc-André Fleury story. They play at T-Mobile Arena. Lotz and I are there to do the USA 1980 reunion. We're walking with a security guard. This is one of dozens of security guards that work at that building. And I was asking, who's the highest maintenance person to ever perform here? And she gave a hilarious answer that I won't share, Barbara Streisand. And then I said, who's the nicest? And she said, Marc-André Fleury.
Yeah.
Think of all the acts that go through a particular venue. They're in Las Vegas.
Totally.
Who's the nicest? Marc-André Fleury. You can be nice and you can be great at your job, and he is both.